Alright. Alright. There's a popular belief in 2014 that we no longer need to pay for music since we can gain access to it so easily through the internet. We are willing to pay for substance for our stomachs, which is food, substance for our looks, which ranges from clothes to cosmetics. So why is it that we are so unwilling to pay for music, which is substance for the mind? My purpose today is to persuade you to go out and experience music in a physical format. Music is an art form. We need to start purchasing it again in order for the art to progress. Music, like other forms of art, benefits our health and our brains. Physical music is simply more convenient, and you get a better quality with physical music than with downloaded music. Also, downloading music illegally hurts the entire music industry. Music, like most art, benefits both our health and our brains. The health benefits of music are endless. Music can actually help ease physical pain, especially in geriatric care or in intensive care. Scientists have also found that emotions patients experience while listening to music have a healthy effect on blood vessel function. Mentally, music helps reduce stress, elevates the mood, improves cognitive performance, and can induce a meditative state. Listening to slow music can actually help alter the brain waves, which can then have a therapeutic effect. This can ease symptoms of migraines, PMS, and even behavioral issues. In 2008, researchers in the United Kingdom conducted a study to measure the relationship between music and health and happiness. Data was collected from 895 participants in the United Kingdom, and the results supported that music has a high positive relationship with both health and happiness, even when the two are measured together. That's why music is good for us, but why should we buy it when we can get it for free? Physical music is simply more convenient and better quality than downloaded music. When you buy a CD, you can sync it to your computer, your cell phone, play it in the car, let your friends borrow it, all from one source. You can do whatever you want because it is your property. With downloaded music, the scope of things you can do with it is very limited. CDs also give you a better listening quality than downloaded music. CDs come in WAV files, which provide a better sound quality than the MP3 files downloaded music tends to come in. The experience of waiting for an album release and actually going to a record store and buying it is completely different than simply downloading online. According to a San Jose student, Fernando Cardenas, a music major, a physical album has its own feel, smell, and touch that you cannot get by simply downloading online. Also, another benefit of CDs is that many of them include track listings, notes, photos, and sometimes a surprise or two that the artist might decide to include in there. CDs also allow you to begin your own collection of music, which you can one day look back to in order to reminisce. On the other hand, with computers or cell phones, they have a limited amount of space, so you'll eventually have to start deleting some. I wouldn't consider somebody who doesn't buy music at all a true fanatic. Imagine walking up to your favorite artist and asking them to sign you a burned CD. They simply wouldn't do it because downloading music illegally hurts the entire music industry. Music piracy does in fact hurt musicians. According to the Daily Finance, due to music piracy, musicians earn an average of $35,000 a year with no benefits. Sure, one might argue that most of the money goes to the record labels anyways, and that is true if you only listen to full-blown artists such as Lady Gaga. But if you listen to independent artists or artists that are barely scratching the surface, that purchase can make a huge impact on their careers. A study conducted by the Institute for Policy Innovation states that music piracy costs us an average of $12.5 billion a year and 70,000 job losses. The growth of streaming services such as Spotify and SoundCloud within the last 2 years have also worsened music sales. These services are essentially downloads, but they don't allow the users to retain the data. These services actually hurt the artists because they do not pay enough, which is why many artists who can still sell physical copies, such as Taylor Swift, refuse to put their albums on these streaming services. Taylor Swift's 1989 was actually the only album that went platinum in 2014, as compared to 2013, where every album on the top 10 went platinum. Music has not changed much within the year, so the quality of music is not to blame for the decline in sales. What is to blame is the rise of these streaming services. So like I said, music is an art form. We need to start purchasing it again in order for the art to progress. You know, people say they want better music, but they don't even buy music. So this holiday season, find out a friend's favorite artist and go out and buy them an album. It will make a great gift, it's long lasting, it's also cheap, and it will make them a lot happier than simply buying them a pair of socks.